The world of K-pop is no stranger to unexpected twists, but no one was prepared for the jaw-dropping revelation that BTS's Taehyung, better known as V, just dropped. Ever since Jungkook enlisted for his mandatory military service, fans have been eagerly following every possible update about him. However, nothing could have prepared them for the shocking statement Taehyung made during a casual conversation that left armies worldwide in complete disbelief. Who is the mysterious man that Jungkook met at the military camp? Why is this revelation shaking the entire fandom? And most importantly, how does this unexpected twist tie into BTS's future? It all started during a casual interaction between Taehyung and fans, where he was answering various questions about his life, military enlistment, and BTS's future. As fans asked about Jungkook, Taehyung's demeanor changed subtly. His usual playful nature was replaced with something more serious. And then, with a knowing smile, he casually mentioned something that no one saw coming. "Oh, Jungkook? He met someone very unexpected at the military camp. It surprised even me." That one sentence was enough to send the entire fandom into chaos. Theories started circulating and armies went into full detective mode, trying to piece together every possible clue about who Jungkook could have met. Some speculated it could be an old friend, while others guessed it might be a long-lost relative. But nothing could have prepared them for the truth as fans dissected Taehyung's words. Various theories emerged. Some assumed it could be a former trainee who trained alongside Jungkook before BTS debuted, while others guessed it might be an older idol who had inspired him in his early career. However, the truth, when revealed, left even the most seasoned fans stunned. Days after Taehyung's cryptic comment, an insider source leaked more details, fueling curiosity even further. According to reports, Jungkook had a chance encounter with someone who played a major role in shaping his career, but had long since disappeared from the industry. The name? A former big hit trainee who was once expected to debut alongside Jungkook in BTS. For longtime fans, this revelation opened old wounds. Before BTS became the 7-member global sensation that they are today, several trainees had been part of the group, but were eventually cut before their debut. The most famous of them was a trainee known as Jimin, name changed for privacy, who was expected to debut alongside RM, Suga, J-Hope, Jin, Jimin, V, and Jungkook. However, at the last moment, Jimin left the company under mysterious circumstances, never to be heard from again. His sudden departure had left many fans wondering what could have happened. Some believed he had been removed due to creative differences, while others speculated it had something to do with personal issues. But now, years later, this same person had reportedly come face-to-face with Jungkook inside the military camp, shocking both Jungkook and everyone around him. According to military insiders, the moment Jungkook and Jimin saw each other, there was an undeniable tension in the air. It was a mixture of surprise, nostalgia, and perhaps even unresolved emotions. While no cameras were there to capture the moment, multiple sources reported that Jungkook was visibly shocked upon recognizing his former trainee mate. One witness described the scene. Jungkook was frozen for a few seconds. You could see the recognition in his eyes, but also a lot of emotion. He looked like he had a million questions but didn't know where to start. Fans couldn't help but wonder, what could have possibly been said in that moment? Had Jimin revealed the real reason behind his departure? Did he regret leaving? Or was there something bigger at play? The most curious part of this entire revelation is that Taehyung seemed to know about it before anyone else. His comment wasn't just an offhand remark, it was a deliberate teaser, as if he was waiting for fans to figure out the truth. Some fans even went back to older interviews and V Lives, searching for any past hints about Jimin. And surprisingly, they found something. In an old 2021 interview, when BTS was asked about their pre-debut days, Taehyung had momentarily hesitated before saying, "There were people who were meant to be with us, but things happened. Sometimes I wonder what it would be like if things were different." Could he have been referring to Jimin all along? Now that this shocking reunion has been revealed, fans are left with even more questions. What does this mean for Jungkook? Could Jimin's return signal something bigger for BTS? There is already speculation that this meeting could pave the way for future collaborations, or even a long overdue explanation about what really happened in those early days. Some optimistic fans even wonder if Jimin might have a role to play in BTS's future, once they complete their military service. Of course, as with any major reveal in the K-pop world, Big Hit Entertainment has remained silent on the matter, neither confirming nor denying the reports. But one thing is certain, this unexpected encounter has stirred emotions not just among Jungkook and Jihoon, but also among millions of fans who have followed BTS's journey from the very beginning. Taehyung's casual remark may have seemed small at first, but it has uncovered a long-buried chapter of BTS's past. While we may never know the full story of what transpired between Jungkook and Jihoon inside that military camp, one thing is certain, this is not the end of the mystery. For now, fans are left wondering, will Jungkook ever talk about this moment? Will Jihoon finally break his silence? Or is this just the beginning of an even bigger story waiting to unfold? Only time will tell. But until then, ARMYs will be watching, waiting, and hoping for more answers as more details trickle in. Fans can't help but wonder about the nature of the conversation between Jungkook and Jihoon. What words were exchanged between the two former trainees who once trained under the same roof, shared the same dreams, and then took completely different paths? Some military insiders have hinted that the meeting was deeply emotional. Jungkook, known for his expressive nature, was reportedly taken aback, while Jihoon was described as looking both nervous and relieved. One anonymous source claimed, "They talked privately for a long time." Jungkook's face showed so many emotions: shock, nostalgia, and maybe even sadness. It was like they were reconnecting after so many years, but also trying to process everything that had happened. This information only deepened the mystery. Had Jihoon been waiting for an opportunity to talk to Jungkook? Was this meeting purely coincidental, or had it been fated to happen? And most importantly, what had been left unsaid between them all these years? Even now, years after BTS debuted as a 7-member group, the departure of pre-debut trainees remains a sensitive topic. Some have spoken out about their experiences, revealing that the K-pop industry can be ruthless, with last-minute lineup changes and heartbreakingly difficult decisions. However, Jihoon's departure has always been one of the more mysterious cases. He was said to be one of the most promising trainees, with exceptional vocal and dance skills. Some even believed he could have been one of BTS's main vocalists alongside Jungkook. So why did he leave? One of the biggest mysteries in this entire situation is Taehyung's involvement. Why did he choose to tease this information instead of letting Jungkook or Jihoon speak about it first? Could it be that Taehyung had known about Jihoon's presence in the military camp for a while? Some fans have pointed out that Taehyung has always been incredibly close to Jungkook. If he had known about the emotional weight of this reunion, it makes sense that he would try to hint at it in his own way. But was it just an innocent comment? Or was he trying to push Jungkook to address something that he might have been avoiding? Taehyung's playful but meaningful words in past interviews now take on new significance. There are people we miss, people we wish we could have beside us, but life has its own plans. Did he already know about Jihoon's struggles? Had he been in contact with him before Jungkook even knew about it? And most importantly, was this meeting orchestrated or was it pure fate?